I guess we can't stay in the virtual world forever, but it did look pretty cool. Hey, do you notice anything? There in the back? Zoom in. What or who is that? I thought we were the only ones in the game.
Wow, I didn't even see that before. That's a good reminder we all need to approach this new digital world with a little caution.
Finding the right balance between maximizing the user experience and reducing our risk is the key to unlocking its full potential.
Cybersecurity experts like Chelsea Kane find themselves in a constant battle, working to stay one step ahead of threats that inevitably evolve in tandem with progress.
This technology is very data-driven. It collects a ton of data, and with that, it has created more risk. My name's Chelsea Kane. I'm a cybersecurity manager at Verizon. My primary responsibility is leading the incident response and investigations team for the Verizon Consumer Group business unit. Now, what that means is I manage and oversee incidents, threats, and intelligence as it relates to our customers, our systems, and our applications. Verizon has over 800 cyber employees around the globe who are working day in and day out to stay on top of these trends. These risks are changing every day, every minute, every hour. When you look at things like AI, virtual reality, extended reality, these technologies have exploded in recent years. Deploying and creating responsible technology is so key for how these technologies are expanding. It's important to note the privacy aspect of it. These technologies collect an immense amount of data on consumers, from location data, biometric data, personally identifiable information. To put things in perspective, they collect far more data on their users than social media platforms, which is what you usually see in the news as being the bad guys in terms of data collection. Technology has evolved greatly, and with that, the way we use our mobile devices has changed greatly as well. Think of the panic you feel when you can't find your phone or when it dies at an inconvenient time. I think that helps to show how important our devices has become in our day-to-day lives. It's no longer the thing we use to make a phone call or shoot a few text messages throughout the day. It's how we stay connected to friends and family. It's where we do our finances. It's where we do our banking. It's what we're on all day for social media. It's what we shop on. It's what we consume the news on. It has become the means that connects us to the digital world. Our phones have become an extension of our identity, and with that, they've also become a target. What are hackers after? Well, the number one thing is your money. They're definitely after your money. They can be after your social accounts, and at the end of the day, they're after your identity and your digital identity. Once it becomes compromised, it becomes more challenging to get that back, and protecting it in any way you can is extremely important. Now, that's not to scare you and say, don't use this technology. You should be excited about this technology. You should be leaning in on it. But it's important to do so in a responsible way. It's important to understand how your data is being used, what data is being collected, who it's being collected by, and where that data is going. There's a lot you can do to manage your own risk with emerging technology. It's important to follow the basics when asking how you can secure your digital life and your digital identity. The average consumer is more cyber savvy than they think they might be. It's important to go into the accounts that you use and enable basic security settings, multi-factor authentication, biometrics. It really is important to have unique passwords and strong unique passwords at that. I know that sounds like the oldest trick in the book, but following the basics really goes a long way to protect our digital identity and protects that phone that is our lifeline to the digital world. Verizon has established a responsible AI program and AI task force to ensure that we are taking a secure and risk-based approach to developing AI. This is really cool because it's enabling the excitement and the positivity to developing new AI, leaning into new use cases, figuring out how the company can use it, what our consumers might want to see, but making sure that we are taking a secure and responsible approach with oversight from the AI task force to make sure that we're addressing these risks, we're addressing these threats, and doing so in a responsible manner. I think finding the balance of how we can create responsible technology is really a global issue when you think about it. It comes down to the consumer, large corporations, small corporations, the government, regulators, these technology companies that are expanding, new technologies that are developing on a daily basis. It really is a team effort to make sure that we are developing this technology in an ethical and secure manner so that the future of this technology is strong and that the future of this technology takes security and data privacy implications into account. This is going to continue to explode and it's going to continue to evolve on a rapid day-to-day basis. Things like technology and cybersecurity jobs and careers in those fields are definitely going to continue to grow. We need cyber professionals staying on top of this stuff, staying engaged with it, and making sure we're protected from the threats that come along with it. It's an exciting time for the cyber industry, and I think it's going to get even more exciting.